What's up, Sharp Angie? EC Kim, Dolores Soto, welcome. Toad Jen, what's up? Scorpio, welcome. Kelly Clark Brown, welcome. Tamra Bird, Brown Eyes, welcome. Susie Metcalf, welcome. Paris Bubba, what's up? Crystal, welcome. You guys are coming in hard and fast right now, so I can't acknowledge everybody. I'll do the best I can. Soapies, welcome. What's up, Paris? Colleen, what's up, my friend? Good afternoon. Appreciate you guys very much. What is going on today? It is a beautiful Tuesday here in the Midwest. I got your box yesterday late night. Thank you so much, Jen. It is my pleasure. It is my pleasure. I hope you enjoyed the goodies in the little gift box that I sent you. I mailed out to you, and it's just a little tiny token of my appreciation. So awesome. I'm glad you got it. I know that Diana got hers too, and she sent me an email. What's up, I'm a pesta? And she was super like, oh my God, she loved everything in the box. And so it just makes me happy that you're happy. Like that's it, right? Just little trinkets to know that I'm thinking of you. So, guys, did a couple of coaching calls early this morning and had some major breakthroughs with some clients. And I wanted to come on here. I did another video about, I hope you have a beautiful day. I hope you have one too, LT Ray Ray. What's up, Aunt Net? And thanks the kids too for helping you shop. Yeah, yeah. JC had a blast shopping with me. She's like, Mom, let's get this and this. And I'm like, baby, it won't all fit in the box. Like, she is such a giver. Sharon, welcome. Sharon Woodard, welcome. Thank you for the likes, guys. I appreciate that. So I did some coaching calls this morning, and we had some major breakthroughs around manifesting, and there was some additional information. Vanessa, I need to book with you. Yeah, you do. Let's go. Flackhead, hello. So if you haven't booked with me yet, or if you haven't gotten in the workshop that I'm having on the 25th about manifesting the life that you want, how to manifest and get clear and all that stuff, then go to the link in my bio. Click on the link in my bio. The workshop's $97, but you get a private one-on-one coaching session with me via Zoom, and it's private, and that's where we do the major breakthroughs, is when we do that one-on-one. Walkie Texas Ranger Mom, want a slightly inappropriate, funny joke. I'm going to let Jen, who's my mod, who's on here, I'm going to let her, that's fine. It's slightly inappropriate and it's funny. As long as it's good vibes, that is totally fine. Just saw your post about wants, desires, and being happy first where you are. Yeah, who did that? Aunt Net. Yep, I just posted that, right? It's so important. Okay, bluebirds have blue babies. Red birds have red babies. What type of birds have no babies? A swallow. Okay, that's funny. Okay, that is funny. Thank you for the laugh. I appreciate that. So I talked about in this last video, right? I talked about, thank you for the rose, Walkie, Texas. I talked about like bridging this gap, right? So many of you are saying, where's my stuff? Like I'm manifesting, like I'm doing all the things that you're telling me to do, and yet it's taking forever for my stuff to show up. And so there was two distinct things that I hope you guys picked up on in the video. Number one, the difference between a want and a desire, right? A want comes from a place of need. Like I don't have it, and so I want it. Like I really want it. And that comes from a place of lack. And then the other flip side of that is a desire. A desire is something that you don't need, but you just desire it, right? It's a totally different vibe in your body. I just desire to have this thing, right? Because it'll be the icing on top of the cake. Like life is already great, life is already good. This would just be the icing on top of the cake. So it's a desire. It's not a want or a need. And so when you can make the distinction between the two and how you're communicating with the universe, this matters. This really matters a lot of how the communication is between you and the universe. And then who you are in the middle, right? Who you are in the middle between the request, between the request and the receiving of the request. Who are you in the middle? Because if you're sitting there saying, I'm only going to be happy when I receive it, it's going to take forever for you to receive it, because that's a lower vibration, right? The universe is like, okay, you've asked me for this thing, this desire, this request, and you're not being happy where you are, which is a lower vibration. And so I can't quite deliver it to you in the speed that you are wanting it. Again, a need, right? When we start putting timelines on things, that's when we get into trouble, because in the universe, God, creation, source, whatever you want to call it, there's no time. Time is only here on earth in our human reality. That's where we have time limits. So let me give you an example. And I gave this example to my coaching client this morning, right? Snap, that makes sense. What? Want is a negative energy. Yep, it sure is. So here's the example I gave, okay? So you're going to write a love letter to the universe, so to speak, right? Hypothetically, a love letter to the universe. Universe, I'm going on vacation on June 25th, and I would really like to lose 15 pounds so I can fit into my bikini when I go on this vacation on June 25th. Okay, there's my request, okay? Which is a want, not a desire, because you could literally go on vacation and go in a bikini, but, right, it's all about how we feel. Are we worthy? What are other people going to think? Yeah, all this crap, right? Okay, so at any rate, the universe receives your love letter, and it says, okay, so this person wants to lose 15 pounds by June 25th because they're going on vacation. They want to fit in a bikini. The universe says, I don't even know what a bikini is. I don't even know what a bikini is. Do you see what I'm saying? Because the universe doesn't respond to language. It's like trying to speak to someone who only knows Spanish and you only speak English. Or you're bilingual and you speak both, but you don't speak English well enough so that when you get stuck on a word and you don't know how to say it in English, you automatically revert and say it in Spanish. And the universe says, I don't understand what you're saying. I don't understand Spanish. The universe doesn't understand English. All it understands is the vibration of it. So in your reality, you're putting timelines on something, on these requests, and the universe is saying, I don't know what you want, really. All I know is the vibration of this thing, which is good stuff. Good equals good, bad equals bad. And then you put a timeline on it, and the universe says, what the hell is June 25th? Like, I don't even know what day that is. Like, what is that? What is that? You see? The universe is telling you, listen, all you have to do is be happy now. Be happy in between the time that you are desiring the thing and the time that I deliver it to you, the reception of it. Be happy now. And if you can, the happier you are now without the thing, the faster the universe brings it to you, because like attracts like, vibe attracts vibe, good attracts good. Do you see what I'm saying? So here's what happens. I've desired what I want, or I've requested what I want. I've put a timeline on when I want to receive it. June 25th. So now I'm trying to be happy in between. I'm doing what Tami says, trying to be happy in between, right? Then June 20th rolls around, and you're like, I'm not anywhere near hitting my 15 pounds that I want to lose before I go on vacation in 5 days. This shit doesn't work. Manifestation is a bunch of crap. Law of attraction doesn't work. It's all woo-woo stuff, and none of this stuff works. And so you know what? Screw it. And the universe says, you missed the whole point. You missed the whole point. You were so worried about losing the 15 pounds by June 25th, and you got into the vibe of not really believing that it would work anyway. So that made you feel bad, and that made you feel doubtful, and that made you feel, right, fearful that I'm going to look like shit when I go on vacation on June 25th, that it delayed the reception of it. It delayed it. And now it's too late. June 20th is too late. You can't lose 15 pounds in 5 days. If you did, you'd probably have to end up in the hospital because you haven't been eating and you've probably been purging, right? To even get to that point, which is another low vibration. So it just keeps getting worse and worse. Okay, so hang on. Let me go back to these comments real quick. Wouldn't the universe know all languages? The universe's only language is energy because that's what it's made up of. That's what it's made up of. The only language the universe knows is energy, vibration, because everything vibrates. The source that created everything is simply energy and vibration. So that's the only language it knows, right? It's not like I know every single language in all of humanity, right? I know French, I know Italian, I know English, I know Portuguese, I know, right? You would, like, logically, our human brains, here's where the logic tries to kick in, the realistic stuff, right? We're trying to make sense of things. Is the universe is God, so it knows everything, so it knows all languages. No, that's not true. The only language it knows is energy and vibration. So when you're hoping and praying for something, the universe or God, source, whatever, doesn't understand the actual words that you're praying for or hoping for. It only understands the vibration you're putting out, which is a lack of what you're asking for. Do you see what I'm saying? Like if I'm like, oh my God, please, I hope, I just want to get out of the situation. Please, oh God, now you're begging, source, creator, universe, now I'm begging. And that is a low vibration. And God, universe, source, whatever says your wish is my command. I'm going to match whatever you are putting out. Your wish is my command. Ask and you shall receive. Asking is the universal language. That is the energy, the vibration that you're putting out. So when you ask vibrationally for whatever it is that you want, it will come to you via vibration and it will manifest in your reality by the people, places, circumstances, and events that are coming to you via synchronicity. It's all vibes. It's all energy. Okay, any tips when it comes to manifesting a certain special person? Same thing, be happy without them, right? Visualize, so when you're requesting, let me tell you guys something really quick. This is for the men and the women. Okay, when I take my glasses off, you know shit's about to get real. Okay? And I took my glasses off, so here we go. Every single person on this planet has two types of energy in their bodies, masculine and feminine, okay? Masculine energy is I gotta do, I gotta go, I gotta make it happen. It's an effort, right? It's the grind, it's the struggle, that's what lights us up inside, right? And women have some masculine energy inside of them, okay? When the fight or flight thing comes on, guess what? And you're a parent, guess what? Mama bear's coming out and shit's about to get real, right? I'm going to make something happen, okay? We also have a feminine energy in us. The feminine energy is the receptor for everything. That is the receiving part of us. Okay? So, let me give you an example for the women on this call, right, on this live. Your body was even created to receive, if you're picking up what I'm throwing down. The masculine was built to give. Okay? So, if our natural state of being for women is receiving, that is the hardest thing for us to do as women, is to just allow to receive all of the blessings, all of the great stuff that's coming to us. Because when it doesn't happen on our timeline, aka June 25th to lose 15 pounds, now my only choice, because I've disallowed the receiving part of it, which is my natural state, now my only choice is to kick it into masculine and make this shit happen because the universe let me down. And the universe says, I didn't let you down. You let you down. You didn't stay in the receiving mode. You didn't stay in the receiving mode. The receiving mode is everything is always working out for me. It's always this or something better. Life always works out for me, right? When I receive a gift, thank you so much. Thank you, yes, and more, please. Oh, man, we start saying the word more, please. That kicks into something in our nervous system where we're like, oh, now I feel guilty. Now, right? I feel guilty now for asking for more. How dare I ask for more? Goes into the masculine. Right? Now I got to give. So here's what happens. I ask, send my request to the universe for money. Please send me more money. Right? And it should come from a desire, not from a place of want. Please send me more money. I'm fine the way I am. I got plenty of what I need. Like my needs are met. Now I just want more because I want to go on vacation. I want to experience more things. Like I want to experience abundance. I want to experience those feelings, right? So just send me more, right? Just send me some more. And so then you get into the receiving mode of allowing it to come. And then when it starts to trickle in, the universe says, okay, I'm going to test your ass right now. And I'm going to see if you can handle more. So the universe starts bringing in little trickles of money here and there, right? It just starts kind of showing up a little bit. And then it waits for the language of vibration to let it know how you're feeling about it. So as I'm receiving more and I get to that financial thermostat that's set in my nervous system of what I'm comfortable with before I start feeling guilty or before I start self-sabotaging, right? The universe will bring it in, and as soon as we go above our thermostat, all of a sudden, right? The universe is waiting. All of a sudden, I feel guilty. I'm going to figure out a way to get rid of this money because I don't feel good and I want to go back to my comfort zone. And so as you do that reaction, that masculine reaction, that masculine emotion, right? The universe puts a stop to everything. It says, oh, see, she can't handle it. She can't handle the more. She is asking for more, but she can't handle the more. And so the vibration lowers. And so there's the resistance, and then it stops flowing. And then you say, what am I doing wrong? I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Like I started to get it, and then I lost it. Like, what am I doing wrong? I have these big dips, right? I'll go up, and then I'll go, Word, and I'll level off, and I'll go back down again. What am I doing wrong? I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Where's my stuff? Like I've been asking, where's my stuff? The universe says, okay. Right? And then you'll have an aha moment where you go, wait a minute. I need to be happy where I am. I need to be happy in the middle of the receiving, right? Of the request and the receiving. I need to be happy here, right? And then it's just icing on the cake and receive it because that's who I am. I have feminine energy. I want to receive it. I want to receive it. I want to receive it. I'm good with receiving. Bring it on, right? And you say, universe, give me another chance. Let's try it again. Can you give me another chance? And the universe says, okay. I can give you another chance because now you've raised your vibration by saying, right? Okay, I get it. I think this is a possibility now. Okay, I think I can do this now. Higher vibration. The universe says, okay, I'll bring you some more. And it will throw another test at you. And if you're not aware of the tests, if you don't pass the test, you will repeat the lesson. If you don't pass the test, you will repeat the lesson. It's the same thing with asking for your special person to come in. I've set the request. Now I'm waiting to receive it. And who am I in between? Am I happy now without that person? Right? The universe says, okay, I got your love letter. You want this person. Okay, I got you. So I know that you, because I'm the universe, I know all, are going to the coffee shop later today. So I'm going to plant someone in the coffee shop that will drink the same latte as your ex drank. Okay? Because then you'll feel, oh, they drank the same coffee. Like it's a familiar feeling, right? Maybe this is the guy. Maybe this is the guy. And they turn around and they smile the same way your ex smiled at you, and you're getting the same feelings, right? The past feelings, right? Of the excitement and the you start thinking of all the good stuff, right? Oh, yeah. Right? And then they'll do one or two things that are throwing red flags. The universe will plant it in that, and they'll throw red flags at you, and you will completely ignore them. And 2 weeks later, after you've gone on this whirlwind romance for 2 weeks, thinking that this is the person for you, thank you, universe, I'm receiving, this is the person for me, I finally got my special person, and 2 weeks after this romance, right, You break up. He leaves, he cheats, whatever it might be. You guys get in a big fat argument, right? And you start going, God, you're just like my ex. You're just like my frickin' ex. Oh. You ignored the test. You ignored the red flags because you were so in a place of wanting that I'm not happy until I get, right? That you ignored all the red flags. You settled because you were so desperate to get it. Same thing with money. If you're so desperate to get it, you will ignore the flags. You will fail the test. You have to be in a reception mode. You have to be happy now, in between the request and the receiving. In between the request and the receiving, I need to find ways that I am happy now, because then that raises my vibration up. And as I raise my vibration, more good things come to me and more good things come to me. This is why famous, wealthy people get shit for free all the time when they don't need the free shit because they got plenty of money to go buy whatever they want. But they go to the Oscars and they get a freaking swag bag full of this bougie stuff that costs thousands and thousands of dollars, and they get it for free. Or they'll go to a hotel that they just booked, and guess what? Oh, sir, man, you get a free upgrade, right? And they're like, I don't need the upgrade. I could pay for the upgrade. If I wanted first class, I'd get first class, whatever it is, right? And they start getting all of these comps and freebies, right? And all this stuff. It's like when people go to Vegas and they gamble, and they're the high rollers, or they're the whales that come in and they gamble, right? Thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars. And as they do that, they get free shit, free comps, free food, free rooms, free shows. They don't need the free shit. They're wealthy, but they get it because they know they're in alignment with the reception of it, and they are happy now. And so this is just icing on the cake. There's no resistance to allowing the free shit. There's only resistance when you don't have it to begin with, and you feel like you need it. So if you're broke and you book a hotel somewhere and you ask for an upgrade, they're like, no, we don't have it either. We're all booked. We don't have any upgrades. No. Right? And you're like, oh, shit. Well, there you go. I didn't think we'd get it anyway. Oh. Because you, need it to feel validation or feel loved or feel supported or feel whatever. To feel good. You need this external shit to feel good. And the universe says that's backwards. You feel good and then you get the external shit. Right? You feel good first, and then you get the external. And then once you get the external, because you didn't need it in the first place, when it comes, it's just like, hot damn, okay, what's next? Yes, please, thank you, and more. Yes, please, thank you, and more. Do you see? Do you guys see what I'm talking about? Glasses back on. Okay. I go crazy sometimes. Okay. Wouldn't the universe know all along? Okay, already. Any tips when it comes to manifesting? Answered that. You can specific, but you have to be in the feeling vibrational place. Listen, yep. Sister, please teach me how I can get out of debt. Please, I was trying to manifest money. Instead of manifesting money, I manifested debt, because the primary vibrational focus, user Lucy, your primary focus, vibrational focus, is on the debt. Look at the sentence that you wrote. Teach me how I can get out of debt. That's your focus, debt. As long as you focus on it, it will feel like shit, and you will manifest more shit, which means you will manifest more debt, which is exactly the next sentence that you wrote. You want to get out of debt? Think of abundance. You want to get out of debt? What does it feel like in your body if you were to close your eyes for 15 minutes and literally get into a vibrational place, a feeling place, an emotional place of I am not in debt, I am abundant, I am wealthy, I've got plenty of money, way more than I need, but always more, right? I always want more. It's more than I need, right? But I always want more, and it feels so good to now have the icing on the cake. It now feels so good to feel abundant, where I have plenty of money, and now more keeps coming in, and I'm thinking, what the hell kind of life is this? This is amazing. I would never have imagined this before. I cannot believe how good I feel. I feel abundant. I feel wealthy. I have no more stress. I'm peaceful. I'm calm. I'm confident. Life is amazing. It's always this or something better. Life is always working out for me. And that's how I feel. That's where you need to go vibrationally in your body and in your mind. That's where we go. And as we go there and we're sending off these rockets of desires, not wants, I don't need it, I would desire it. As we shoot the rockets of desire off, then we live like the person that already has it, happy, fulfilled, abundant. I go there as much as I possibly can. Then we get into the receiving mode, right? That when it comes, I'm good about receiving it. Yes, thank you, and more, please. And holy shit, your whole life turns around. Doesn't that feel better than, how can I get out of debt? And now I'm just manifesting more debt. Do you see? Do you feel the difference? Even in my body when I say it to you. Can you feel it? And then we wonder why. Why is this happening to me? Why is this always happened to me? Oh man, as long as you keep asking that question, you'll get more of it. It should be, life is happening for me and through me, right? Life is always happening for me and by me and through me, for me and by me and through me, for me and by me and through me, not to me. To me says that you let go of all control. Life is just a crapshoot, and wherever the chips fall, they fall, and whatever happens, it happens, and I just got to deal with it as it comes, right? That's life happening to you. It's time to take back your power and say, no, life is happening by me, for me, and through me. By me, for me, and through me. And watch the magic happen. When you're happy now where you are, being grateful for the things that you have, right? Go find your happy place and freaking stay there. Like, pack a freaking lunch and stay there. I'm hoping that Jen got rid of Bill Cox repairs. Okay. You lose days of being happy while waiting. Yep. Lady Living. We're manifesting anything you want, Lady Living. Hi from California. Just wanted to tell you that I manifested $100 from one of your videos. Yeah, boy! And I received it the same week. Nesquik. There we go. 888. I love it. Definitely works. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. What happens when you reject something you once wanted? Was it really meant because it happened? Listen, once you put out your desire, right, the only thing that will stop it from coming is you, right? So here's what happens. I put out the rocket of desire. I'm happy where I am now while I'm waiting for the receiving of it, okay? In between, like when the receiving of it comes and you're like, I don't want that anymore. The universe is like, too damn bad because you asked for it, you got into the vibe of it, and now it's shown up, right? And it's okay to reject it because you're always going to want something else, right? Because you don't want it anymore because you have gone this whole time feeling like you don't need it. So then when it shows up, you're like, oh, that's cool. I don't need it anymore. Okay, but you still got to experience it. It's showing you that manifestation works. It's showing you that manifestation works. You ask, you believe, you receive, and then you can do whatever you want with it. But it is now yours. So if you want to reject it, reject it. Ask for something more. You always will. You'll always ask. Always ask. Always, always. I don't care how much money you make in your lifetime. You will always ask for more. Always. Because if you don't, you will cease to exist. You will cease to exist. By me, for me, through me. Yep. Life is happening by me, through me. Yep. You guys are getting it. My life changed when I became grateful for what I already have. I became happy. Oh, Claudia. Yep. I like when two men hold hands and kiss. Okay, let's get rid of Gabe. So people are just too focused on the negative, yeah. And so here's the thing. Here's why people focus on the negative, right? They focus on the negative because they're avoiding disappointment. You're avoiding disappointment. Glasses are coming off again. Shit's about to get real again. You're afraid to ask because you're afraid of disappointment. Because if I ask and it doesn't come true, now I'm disappointed. And as human beings, even as little kids, we will avoid disappointment at all cost. We'll avoid the disappointment at all cost. We'll play small, right? We won't ask for the big things because if we play small, right? If we play small, then I know that everything will work out. There's no disappointment if I play small. If I take a job, right? If I accept a job where I am the big fish in the little pond, then there's no disappointment. You see? You will avoid disappointment at all cost. So many of you will never ask for the big thing because you're too afraid of being disappointed. But let me tell you this. If you're too afraid of the disappointment and you never ask, you will never, ever, ever, hear me when I say ever, have any opportunity to make your dreams come true. So that is the ultimate disappointment. Think about that. You avoid disappointment at all costs, and by avoiding the disappointment, you become disappointed in your life. You can't get away from it. You cannot get away from it. You're going to be disappointed in this lifetime. But I would rather be disappointed by asking for something massive, right? And be disappointed that the massive thing didn't come, but half of it came. So really, it's not a disappointment because my life changed. I received. May not have been as big as I wanted, but I received. That's not a disappointment. That's a victory. Now we're going to ask for a little more. We're going to raise our financial thermostat. We're going to raise the thermostat of what we feel we are worthy of receiving. And I'm going to go for a little more this time. And I'll get what I'm asking for as long as I am happy in between the request and the receiving of it. But we play small, you know? It's time to go big or go home, guys. You only get one life. This is it. This is it. And we always think we have plenty of time to make our dreams come true. I've got plenty of time to make masculine energy, to make my dreams come true. And we forget to receive. So here comes the disappointment. And now it doesn't feel good. So I'm going to avoid it. It's time to go big or go home. You don't want to be laying on your deathbed saying, was that it? Like that was my life? Like that was it? Nothing but disappointment and pain and struggle with a few roses that popped up in between the weeds? Like that was it? It's not why you're here. It's not why you're on this earth. It's not why you're on this live right now. You're here because you're meant to go big. You're meant to request from the universe, from God, source, the creation. You're meant to co-create with that thing that created you and everything else. It's time to get on the same page, in alignment with, and experience all of the amazing things that there is to experience in this lifetime. There is plenty to go around for everybody. There is an abundance of every single experience you ever want to experience. The only thing that stops it is us. We stop it. We resist it because we're not good enough. We're not worthy of it, right? Because I'm afraid of disappointment. What if I get let down again? Not realizing that life happens by us, for us, and through us. Man, when you make that realization, that life is happening by me, by my thoughts, by my feelings, by my vibrations, by my beliefs, by my attitude, when I realize that, the whole game changes. The whole freaking game changes. Glasses back on. Rant over. Burp. Okay. Thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate it. And the love and the likes. And la 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 la. I can't wait for the 25th, Ruby. I can't wait for the 25th either. Right, the 25th, what Ruby's talking about is my manifestation workshop that I'm doing. September 25th, 11 a.m. Central, 12 o'clock Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. And we're going to do all things manifesting. It's about a 90-minute workshop. You guys get it. It's the link's in my bio. If you guys want to register for it, it's $97. And with that, I've got a limited number of free private one-on-one coaching sessions with me that I'm willing to give out. And that is your bonus for signing up for the workshop, because I want to help you on a very personal and private level where we can talk one-on-one via Zoom. So I can help you through some of the things that you're resisting, right? That you're resisting, that you're not even aware of. We'll pull out all the weeds, we'll let the roses bloom, and we'll figure out exactly what that is. But I've only got a limited number of spots. Here is my calendar up on the wall. You can see that's for the month of September. You can see how many people are signing up for that and grabbing those free spots. So if you guys want a free coaching for 1 hour with me via Zoom, then that would be your gift for signing up for that $97 workshop on the 25th of September. And there's even payment plans for $24 a payment or some crap like that. So I've made it very simple, very easy. And I want nothing more than to help you. Okay, so again, there's limited number of coaching spots available because I have high, priority clients that I coach in the afternoons that are high paying, and they're celebrity clients and professional athletes and all the stuff, right? So I've got my pool of those clients that I help in the afternoons. And so I free up my mornings for you guys so I can help you guys get whatever it is that you want. So I don't have very many of those spots available. So if you guys want one, grab one. These are $1,100 hour sessions that I charge my high-paying clients, and you guys are getting it for free when you get the $97 workshop. So grab your spots. The link is in the bio. Grab them while you can, because once they're gone, they're gone. And I just don't have enough time to give every single person one of those. Okay, so my last workshop was sold out. And I'm still doing private calls with those people that signed up for the workshop. And we're making amazing breakthroughs. Like, people are manifesting like crazy. They're manifesting like crazy. Their lives will never, ever be the same again, right? Never, ever be the same again. They're literally creating their life, which is by you, for you, and through you. And it's pretty amazing. Okay. What else? Kiki. Who's Kiki? Jacqueline. Jacqueline, what's up, girl? Jacqueline's one of my clients. She's you guys need to follow her. Jacqueline Hill. Jacqueline T. Hill. Follow her. She's doing amazing things, guys. She's an author. She's got books out. Like, she's an amazing person. So go follow. Heart of gold too, guys. How would you ask for something big like a house? Tell me, how would you ask for a house? Right? You've already asked. So Lucky Karma, Texas. Just by simply posing the question to me, you've already requested it from the universe. Crystal, you grabbed a spot. Crystal Stamps. I just want to call you out as you guys are signing up, just so I can keep track and the rest of my team can keep track as well. So you've already sent the request to the universe, right? Let me ask you something. Is the house? So you said something big. Awesome. Go big or go home. Is it a need or is it a desire? Is it a want, which is a need, or is that house a desire? Ask yourself that. Because then, if it's not a need and it's a desire, it's coming from a place of abundance. It's just, I just want the icing on the cake. Like, I just want to go bigger. Okay, frickin' I congratulate you, man. I applaud you. That's awesome, right? Now, who are you going to be while the house is preparing to show up in your reality? Who are you going to be, and what is your attitude as you're waiting for the universe to deliver it to you? Who are you going to be? What are you going to do? How are you going to act? How are you going to feel? That's the key. This is the key. Because some of you are doing it by default. You have no idea how you feel. You don't even know the thoughts that you're thinking that are creating the feelings. Right? You're just going around going, I don't know where my stuff is. Where's my stuff? Where's this house? I asked for this house, right? I think I'm doing the right thing. I think I'm being the person I'm supposed to be while I'm waiting for the reception of it. Like, where's it at? It's not here yet. Oh, man. That's coming from a place of lack. Like you're getting impatient. You don't want to be disappointed. The faster it shows up, the more I can release the disappointment, right? The more it appears. When it appears, then I don't have the disappointment. Phew, that worry's over. I'm not stressed anymore. I'm not stressed about if it's going to show up anymore. Now I can chill. No, I'm telling you to freaking chill beforehand. Chill beforehand. Jacqueline, go big. No more playing small. Yep. And go big with your emotions, right? Like the request that you're sending out, right? Who you are while you're waiting for the manifestation to appear, right? Don't get into the habit of the masculine of I've got to make it happen because I'm impatient and I don't want to be disappointed, so I got to make this shit happen because it's not happening on my timeline. And as soon as you get into that force is when it puts up the resistance to it. Here's your resistance. Man, she's trying to make it happen. Come on now. I'm not asking you to put that energy on me. The universe is saying, don't throw those vibes at me. You throw those vibes at me, I'm going to deliver what you're asking me for. And I know that's not what you want because you asked me for something else. Now I don't know what the hell to bring you. But don't throw those vibes at me, man. Throw me the good vibes. Stay in the moment. Be happy where you are. Receive. Allow it to come and receive, right? And the faster you get into alignment with that, the faster, baby, I'll bring it to you. Like that's literally what the universe is telling you. That's its love letter to you. But we get so caught up in these knee-jerk emotional reactions, right? That we have an emotion based off of a reaction to an event or the lack of the event. And we react to it. And it's uncontrollable to us. Do you see? It's uncontrollable. We just react. And half the time it's a bad reaction. It's an emotion that makes us feel bad. And that's all based off of what your thoughts are. Right? What am I thinking? I'm thinking that I'm going to be disappointed. Chill out. Because here's the thing, if you don't chill out, you're going to be disappointed. If you don't chill out, you're going to be disappointed. You got to chill out. You got to. Lord have mercy. Guys, I will preach this until the frickin' day I go 6 feet underground. Because this is how it works. This is how it's worked for me. Listen, my life didn't just change overnight. This was decades of work and understanding and education and investing in myself and investing in mentors and investing hundreds of thousands of dollars into me learning about myself, right? My subconscious beliefs that were created when I was a kid, that before I had an analytical mind where I couldn't decipher what was right and what was wrong, it just came in like a sponge, and that became my truth. And then as I grew up and became an adult, those things were so deep-seated in my mind that they became reactions to everything, right? I could literally... If there was something I wanted, I immediately would go to the past and go, yeah, okay, I want this, but the last time I wanted this is what happened, and so guess what? It's going to happen again, and I don't want to be disappointed, so now I don't want it. Just take it and go home. Like, I don't want it anymore, because I don't want to be disappointed. And so I played small. I'm like, if I'm going to be disappointed one way or the other, I'm freaking going to go play big. Because if I'm going to be disappointed, goddamn, let that disappointment be huge, a huge disappointment. I didn't get my $10 million house in San Diego on the ocean. Man, I am so freaking disappointed. I wanted that damn house so goddamn bad. Like, I wanted it so bad. Place of lack. I wanted it, right? But man, I'm still happy. I'm happy where I am. Okay. I get it. I failed the test, universe. Do it again. Test me again. Let's go again. Because I don't want to keep repeating this lesson. And you're going to make me keep repeating it until I get it. Right? Okay. So now I don't want the house in San Diego. I just desire it. Oh my God, it feels good. I just desire it. Okay. Here we go, universe. I'm going to make you a promise. Thank you, Frida. Thank you. I'm going to make you a promise. I'm going to promise you, universe, that I'm going to be happy where I am. I'm going to be grateful. I'm going to do everything I can to stay happy, to stay high vibe, while you're putting everything in motion, while you're putting in the people, the places, the circumstances, the events, you're lining everything up. Everything is going to go in synchronicity, and it's going to be delivered to me, and when it does, I simply will receive it. But in the meantime, while you're doing your job of how it's going to come to me, I will do mine, which is simply being happy where I am with what I have. And the universe says, your wish is my command. Yeah, I'm so excited. And then you start going through your day excited, going, it's coming. It's coming. I just got to do my job. Just stay in my lane. Stay in my lane. Just do my job. Go big. I'm going to be happy. I love my house. I love my dogs. I love my kids. I love the decorations in my home. I love this new plant that I just bought. I love my car. I love the grass. I love the trees. I love the squirrels that come eat the corn off of my tree, off this little house that I made, right? Because that makes me happy. They're so freaking cute. I was sitting in my garage the other night, and late at night, and a little freaking opossum walked about 2 feet in front of me, right in front of me. A possum, big ass possum, big old teeth, walked right in front of me. Stopped for a minute, looked at me. I'm like, sup, dude? Freaking possum. And he goes, sup? And he kept going. He went around the corner of the house. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, I videoed it. And you can literally hear me at the end of the video. After he walks around the corner, I'm all, freaking trying to call the possum to me. Like, I'm going to be friends with the possum. But that's my mentality, right? Is that everything is always happening by me and for me and through me. Even a possum. Like, what an experience that is. I show other people who are like, ew, gross, it's a freaking possum. They're so icky. They're so ugly. Oh my God. No possum. They get freaked out. And I'm like, dude, it's a freaking possum that walked right in front of me. Like, that doesn't happen to people. And he literally stood there and looked at me like, what's up? And I'm like, what's up? And then he just kept going on. I'm like, that is the coolest freaking experience ever. Do you see the attitude? Do you see? That's those little moments of every day. Those little moments of every day make the big difference in the big picture. Those little tiny moments add up to the big picture. But we so often want to jump from here to here in one huge quantum leap. And when it doesn't work out, then all of a sudden we say to ourselves, because we want to be right, see, I knew it wasn't going to happen. And why? Because if I admit that I'm the one that did that, there's even more disappointment. And I will avoid that at all cost. I'm not my fault, your fault, his fault, their fault. Didn't work out. Why? Because they didn't do this and they didn't do that. And they didn't show up when they were supposed to. And I didn't get what I wanted. And then, what the frick? Yours gave my son $100,000 or $100 because he is in the right place. 100,000 would be sick, dude. Yes, thank you, and more, please. That's awesome. COD Art Gallery. You name it. $135,000 Mercedes convertible in the garage. Nesquik, I got your thing. Yes, I got it. Your order. You guys, okay, so before I answer, okay, let me answer COD, and then I'll get back to that. Okay, so the Mercedes, Range Rover, beautiful black Range Rover. It's so fun. And none of this was because I needed it. None of that. You don't need a $135,000 Mercedes. You don't need a Range Rover. Those are things that you desire, that you want, because it's icing on the cake. I already had a car. But man, it was fun. Fun. Money, clients, experiences, vacations. My daughter's manifested acting jobs in a major feature film that's coming out in the theaters, and she's 11. Animal, I mean, you name it. It's just everything. So what are some of the things that you manifested? Every single thing in my life, good and bad, which is the same for you. Same for you. I carry a lottery ticket that says, and it will be there until I receive the winning ticket. I do like where I live. I just don't own it and want to make it more me. We rent. Okay. So be happy where you are. What does it feel like, right, to own your own place? But be happy and grateful for where you are. You've already put the desire out, right? Am I still frozen? I think I'm okay. Right? You've already put the desire out. I want to own something. Okay. Universe says, no problem, right? That's the vibe. That's the vibe. You want to own something. All right, cool. Let's see if you're going to be happy where you are first, just renting. Oh, you're not happy renting. Well, guess what? Owning it's going to take a lot longer, and there's going to be challenges and struggles that come along with it until you pass the test. You see? Felt that today, just joy cleaning my house. Reality, $3 a bank. There we go, Felicia. Yep. Come on now. Come on now. Let's go. Dropping gems, and it's freezing for us. I'm sorry, Jacqueline. Is it still freezing? Hang on. Get the codes to join the workshop. I just signed up. If you've already signed up, it's freezing when she's dropping all of this good info. I'm sorry. Is it still freezing? Am I still freezing? Somebody answer. Am I still good? So if I need to go for a walk, I will. Good now. Okay, cool. Thanks, Jen. Appreciate you. Poppy says, okay. Damn, it's still freezing. Okay. Not now. Yes? No. Like, I don't know what to do. The matrix is messing with you. Good information. It is. Right? So, good now. Okay, cool. Yeah. This happens. We literally can blow up the internet with all this energy, especially when I take my glasses off and shit's about to get real. Watch what happens. That's usually when the freezing will happen. Okay, so Poppy Dreams. Okay, so if you've already registered, you've already paid, then you're going to get a personal email from me that gives you the Zoom link for the workshop to join on the 25th. You'll get the link for that, and you'll also get a link for my book, for my calendar. And you click on that, and then you can book your private one-on-one session with me. It gives you all types of days and choices and times and everything. And you just book it. You just fill out your information. It books a time for you. Once you book the time, I get a notification saying that your meeting has been booked. And then you'll get one more personal email from me with actual personalized Zoom link for that specific coaching call. Okay, so you're going to get 2 emails from me. One, the workshop Zoom link and the booking link for your appointment. And then the next one is the actual Zoom link for your coaching call. Okay, so thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate it. Okay, so the workshop, the link is in the bio. The workshop is on September 25th. It's $97. And with that, once you pay for it, you get in the workshop, which is 90 minutes long or so. And then, as a thank you gift from me to you, I'm going to give you a 1-hour private coaching session with me via Zoom, which will be recorded, and you will get the recording of that coaching session when we're done so that you can go back and listen to it and reflect and catch up on some things you may have missed. And that's all at no charge to you, right? So that's $1,100 value is what I charge my high-profile clients, and you guys are getting it for free when you sign up for the $97 workshop, which is about 90 minutes long via Zoom as well, okay? So the link is in the bio to all of that, but I've got limited numbers of spots because I just can't take on hundreds of people. I don't have time. So there's only a limited number of spots that I can give out for that free one-on-one coaching. Nadia sounds awesome. Yeah, I mean, listen, it's a no-brainer. Like, we talk about going big or going home. This is it. It's either a hell yes or it's a hell no. Either you want to be able to get educated enough to be able to make a difference in your life and go through life like this with this attitude, life is always happening by me, for me, and through me. It's always this for something better. Like that's the attitude. And as you get in that attitude of gratitude and that high vibe, and every day it feels like this, no matter what's going on around you, no matter what the universe is throwing at you to test you, you're staying there, right? You're not worried about the disappointment. You're not worried about if it's going to come or not or when it's going to come. You're just doing and staying in your lane, and you're doing the thing that you're supposed to be doing. And as you wait, it closes the gap on the manifestation. It comes faster. That's how you quantum leap. You never quantum leap by having to make it happen. You can't quantum leap by forcing the universe to bring you what you want when you want it. There's no force. It's just the art of allowing. It's just the art of receiving, which we all have in our body. That's the feminine energy. Right? That's saying let go and let God. Kind of resonates, right? That's what I want to know too. I'm to the point I just walk right past the person. Okay, so Janae, stay positive, it will rub off. How do you stay in alignment when you live with people who don't understand any of this? You don't get into the masculine energy of feeling like you have to force it upon them to get it so that you feel better. Do you see? You can't look for external things, people, places, events to happen to make you feel better. It's only your job and your job alone to feel better, regardless of what's going on around you. And as you change, as you take on that attitude of gratitude, as you start to become happy where you are with what you have and find that sweet spot, right? The people around you will suddenly begin to notice, and you will rub off on them, and they will begin to change as well. It's either going to be that or they will vacate because you're not on the same vibe anymore, right? You see? But you go first. You go first and the universe follows. You go first and the universe follows. You have to go first. Put the oxygen mask on yourself first, and now I can put it on the other people. Right? Do you see? But if I'm sitting here going, oh, they just don't get it, and they're bringing me down. Like it's all this negative energy around me, and they're just bringing me down. No, they're not. They're not. You are allowing them to bring you down, and you're noticing you don't feel good and you want to feel better. And so then you point back at them saying, you need to make me feel better, which is completely selfish, by the way. You see? It's not their job to make you feel better, right? It's not their job to make you feel good. It's your job to make yourself feel good. Taking personal responsibility for how we feel. And stop pointing fingers at everybody else, right? That it's their fault that this happened and their fault. No, it's not. You put yourself in the middle of the melting pot because of how you were feeling, and you attracted all of these people, places, and things to you. It always starts with you. It always ends with you. It always in the middle is with you. Always. Man, what an eye-opener that is. Man, when you could just grasp that, it changes the game. It changes everything. Holy crap. Because here's what will happen. I'll get tired of the negativity, right? The negative people, the drama, the BS, the da-da-da-da-da. They're not a good friend anymore. I just want them to go away. Okay, so they go away. And guess what happens? Shortly thereafter, another one will just take its place. And you'll experience the same thing again. And the cycle continues. Because you keep thinking, you keep kicking them out. And they're like, no, we want back in. Right? Because it's an attraction. You're a magnet to them. No matter what you do, right? No matter how hard you push them away, they keep coming back because you're a freaking magnet. You're attracting it. Do you see? The bad relationships, the boyfriends, the men, the friends, the events, the circumstances. You're a freaking vibrational match. You are a magnet. You are magnetized. And they go whoop, 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 whoop. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. And you're like, my God, when is this ever going to freaking end? My life sucks. oh shit, it's me. As soon as I change, the cycle breaks. You break your cycle. You break the cycle. The cycle of thinking, the cycle of believing, the cycle of all of that stuff. You get to break it. The method of asking the universe, do you know what I want and do you know where it is, works fast. Yeah, because you follow your intuition. The universe always knows where it is. The universe is the one that's bringing it to you. Of course it knows where it is. It knows what to move, who to move, how to move it, right? To get into alignment with who you are, to magnetize itself to you. It knows. You just have to pay attention, right? Do you know where it is? Yeah, here's where it is. It lives inside of you already. It's already here. You're it. It is you. You're it. It is you. All I got to do is get into alignment with it, right? Follow the intuition, right? Here's where the masculine energy is the positive. Here's where the masculine energy comes in. When I act masculine on my intuition and I obey, I'm going to take action, but it's not based out of fear and it's not based out of doubt. It's only based out of all knowing. So let me give you an example. 2 sentences. First one, I'm going to question, am I making a mistake? Am I making a mistake? Whatever circumstance going on, and you've got a decision to make, and you're like, okay, I think I've decided, but am I making a mistake? That statement alone, that question alone equals, it's coming from a place of fear. Am I making a mistake? Fear. God, what if I am? Instead of, I know I'm making the right decision. Equals knowing. Equals knowing. Am I making a mistake? Fear. I know I'm making the right decision. Knowing. All knowing. Intuition. Following the guidance. The universe is saying, I know where it is, right? And you're like, I'm following. I'm going, right? I'm taking the action. I'm going from a place of all knowing that this is the right decision versus asking, am I making the wrong one, which is fear. And when you act out of fear, you go in the opposite direction of where the universe is saying it's here. It's over here, and you're like, oh, I don't think that's the right way. I'm second guessing on my all-knowing piece of me. I'm going this way. And the universe says, well, shit, you just missed it. Isn't that crazy? You guys getting it? Oh my gosh, ding, ding, ding. I see now. Yep. What if you don't know what you want? Find out what you don't want. Poppy, what don't you want to experience? What don't you want? Write them all down. Everything. Just get it out. Vomit on paper. These are all the things I don't want. I don't want to struggle. I don't want to be broke. I don't want to have an abusive relationship. I don't want. Because it's very easy for us as humans with this type of analytical mind to tell you all the things I don't want because we do it all the time. We do it to our friends all the time. We talk about it to everybody all the time. I don't want that. I don't like that. I don't want this. I don't like that. I hate it when that happens. This sucks. Blah, blah, blah. You write it all down. And then you write down the complete opposite of all those things you listed. You write down the complete opposite. I don't want to struggle, right? I want peace. I don't want to be broke. I want to be wealthy. Blah, blah, blah. I don't want a toxic relationship. I want one that's loving and pure. Blah, blah, blah. You see? And then once you narrow down all the things that you like and that you want, now we focus on that. Now we get in that good feeling place. We start visualizing and we start thinking about those good things, right? Not out of a place of need, but out of a place of want and desire. Life is great because I want all this stuff, right? Like I don't want because I need it. I desire it. I want it because I desire it. Like I desire different experiences. I desire what being wealthy feels like. I desire what it feels like to have a beautiful relationship. I desire all of those things. It's not that I need it because I'm not going to die without it. I'm okay where I am. But it's also okay for me to want more, to desire more, to have the icing on the cake. Because I'm worthy of that. That's what I came here for. I came here in this physical body, right? As a soul, as an energy, into a physical body so that I could experience everything that there is to experience. Everything. Everything. Even the bad. Because without the bad, you wouldn't know what the good was. Without the contrast, right? Without the negative, you wouldn't know the positive. Without hell, you wouldn't know heaven. Without good, you wouldn't know, without bad, you wouldn't know what good was. It serves a purpose. The purpose is to tell you you're out of alignment. Get into alignment. Thank you, universe, for showing me, right? For making me have the thought of the negativity and the fear and the doubt, right? That this may not come. I'm afraid of the disappointment. Oh, shit. Okay. I get it. You're testing me. Okay, I get it. Thank you. Thank you for showing me. I'm going to get back into alignment. Thank you for showing me. I'm going to get back into alignment. Because that's my job. That's my only job. And then as I do that and get into that, and life is always happening by me and for me and through me and by me and for me and through me. And I know it's coming and I can't wait for it to come. And I'm like a kid on Christmas morning waiting to open the presents. Like, when's it coming? Here it comes. Here it comes. And then when it appears and you receive it and you're like, okay, now what? What's next? More? Yes, please and thank you. More? Okay, let's do it again. You see what I'm saying? That's how life is. You don't get up on Christmas morning when you're, 5 years old and say, okay, these are the things I want, right? These are the things I want. And I'm going to wait with anticipation of them showing up. And then once they show up, I'm never going to want another Christmas present again. Like, I'm done. Don't worry, Mom and Dad. Don't worry about next year. I don't want anything next year. I've got what I wanted. I'm done. I'm not going to ask for anything else. I'm done. That's not how we are, guys. We're always going to ask for more. We're always going to want for more. Always. Always. Until the day you die. And then you'll just reincarnate and want to experience something different, right? And something more and whatever it might be. I don't know. You'll come back as a freaking possum that walks in front of me and looks at me and, hey, dude, what's up? And I'm like, hey, what's up? Do you see what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter. You can never get it wrong and you can never get it done. So chill out. Relax. Have fun. Enjoy life. Enjoy the moments. Because that's all you have. That's it. That's it. Thank you guys for the roses. Sandra, thank you for the rose. Miss Cynthia, thank you for the rose. Sandra, thank you for the perfume. By me, through me. Yep. To me. Yep. Yes, it is. Thank you. Jujubee, yep, for me. What's up? What's up? How do I get rid of wanting others' approval for how I'm changing? Why? So wanting means that you don't have it. Why do you need others' approval? Isn't your approval enough? Isn't your desires of what you're wanting to experience, aren't your desires enough? Because it's your personal journey. You get it? These other people, right, that you're wanting their approval, right? Where are they going to be when you pass away? When your life is over and you're done, where are them people going to be? Where are they going to be? They'll just find somebody else, right, that's seeking their approval like a magnet. Ooh, they want validation. I think I'll go over there because I can make them feel good. Or I can make these people feel good. Right? What can they give me back? They'll be bouncing back and forth. Right? You don't need other people's approval. Be the person you want to be. Work on you. Be the person that you want to be. Be happy. Show gratitude. Be grateful. Right? Be excited about life. Be excited about life. And as you do that, people can't help but approve of it unless they sold out on their own dreams and now they resent you for it. And is that really the kind of approval you want? Misery loves company? Right? Because of my past behavior, my kids and such are questioning me. Let them question you. The proof is in the pudding. Words mean nothing. Energy is everything. Do you see? Words mean nothing. Energy is everything. Who cares about past behavior? It's called past behavior because it is something that happened before, does not equal your present moment or the future. Right? So it's not your job to convince them, because once you convince them that you're on the right track, you're going to have to continue to convince them, right, that you're staying on the right track. And that is energetically draining. Not my job to make them feel better about me. It's my job to feel better about me. And if you don't like it, there's the door. Seriously. That's how I feel. If you don't like the way I'm changing and what I'm doing for me, oh, you think that's selfish? Why? Because I'm not giving you what you want to make you feel better? Talk about selfish. Not my job to make you feel better. My job to make me feel better. You'll see how you are changing it. Either go with you or away from you. Yep. Yes, ma'am, Jen. See, Jen is a great, you're good. You're a smart girl. They will definitely feel the energy change will be seen. Yep. Yep. Kids and all. Phew, that's exactly how I feel. Yep. Awesome. Okay, it is 2:28 my time, Central. I've got to go pick up my child, my little girl, from school. And because I want to be first in line. We're number one. We're number one. I don't want it. I don't need it. I desire to be first in line because it makes me feel happy. And I'm like, everybody else. And it just makes me laugh. Right? It's just how I am. So I'm going to jump. Colleen, thank you. I love you guys too. Thank you for the likes, the follows, the gifts. Guys, again, last shot, like for this. Thank you so much for everything. Jean, my pleasure. Totally, 100%, all my pleasure. If you guys want the link to the workshop, it's in my bio. Go get JC. Tell her thanks. I will, Jen, I will. I love it that you guys know my kid. Like, I just love that so much. Like, this is the personal thing that I love about what I do for work, is that you know me and I know you, and we can like talk, and it's so cool. Anyway, MC, yep, I got your alert. I got you. So you guys will get an email from me, but the link is in the bio for the workshop. Get the workshop, and that way you can get your free one-on-one private coaching session with me via Zoom. That's recorded. You'll get the recording when we're done. And that's $1,100 value, and you guys are going to get it for free when you get the $97 workshop, okay? And that workshop is going to happen on September 25th. Poppy Dreams, I'm looking forward to seeing you at the workshop, and I'm looking forward to our one-on-one private coaching call too, so I can start pulling out all them little weeds in your head and start planting this harvest, right? So that you'll be there to reap it, and it's going to be so exciting and so fun. So you guys grab the link to the workshop. Limited number of spots available for that free one-on-one coaching call, because simply, not because of this, other than the fact I just don't have the time, right? I only have a limited number of spaces to help you. So grab them while you can. If it's still up, the link is still up, then the coaching spots are still available. If the link disappears from my team, then we have filled up and I cannot take any more. Okay? That's for the 25th of September. So I love you guys very much. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I'll try to jump on later tonight when JC goes to cheerleading. We'll see how I'm feeling. I need to decompress sometimes from all the energy. And right, because it's all about by me, for me, through me, right? I practice what I preach, and then the evidence shows up, the results of it. So I love you guys very much. I'll talk to you soon. Grab the link in the bio, and maybe I'll talk to you later tonight, okay? Talk to you soon. Have a great day. Thanks, Jen, for your help.